Hey there to my 22 subscribers, my future subscribers, and all the people that secretly watch me without subscribing. Today I made mashed potatoes the way I like them, which I think is the best way in the planet to eat them because I like them. And I've had a lot of potatoes, and I've never ate anybody else's that I liked more than I like my own. So a little biased maybe, but who cares? Anyway, so I've already recorded all the pieces of the video except for the intro, and I'll have to piece it together and everything in a minute. But I just wanted to say that I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope you try making them this way. And this is what they look like, and they're actually like really creamy, and that's my lunch. So anyway, sorry I say so much. I don't know why I do that. I forget what I'm saying and then I say it, I guess. But yeah. I'm sorry, I can't stop doing it. So I know there was something I was going to tell you guys, but I don't remember what it was. So hope you enjoy the video. Bye. Or not bye. No, it's just a minute and watch the video. Okay, so wash the potatoes. Wash the potatoes. I don't know why I said it that way. Why these aren't more red. I don't know if the fans are too loud. Hopefully not. I like the skins on the potatoes. I don't know why, but I do. And yeah. I've tried using a thing that cubes the potatoes, but red potatoes are a lot tougher than yellow potatoes, white potatoes, whatever you want to call them. I don't know. What are they called? Russet potatoes. The red ones are tougher than russet potatoes. Russet potatoes I can put in the thing. These I cannot. The red potatoes have more flavor, I think. So that's why I use them. Probably healthier for you too, considering the color. It's still recording? It is. Never know with these things. Never trust electronics. But at the same time, they make life easier. Don't trust them, but depend on them, but don't depend on them, but trust them. I don't know. Use them at your own discretion, I guess. Why am I lining these up, you might wonder? It's a good question. I don't know. Not necessary. Just necessary to my brain. This is the only potato that had a questionable spot on it, really. So, let's see. Nope, it looks good. Questionable, but let's see. And again, I'm just going to set that one aside. clean the knife off and not use this potato with the questionable spot. As you know, we have 5 pounds of potatoes. We really need every single one in here. All right, there's those. Throw this part away and clean up my mess before I continue, please. Otherwise, you'll have an overwhelming mess. It's not too overwhelming though. Mashed potatoes don't make too much of a mess. Sorry, I'm trying to hurry. It's still recording. It is. Okay. So next we have this. It's a vegetarian broth. You could use any kind of broth you want to. I prefer this one because I just like it. I don't like the brown broth made by the same company, but I do like the golden one. It adds flavor, so you don't have to have gravy if you don't want to, because the potatoes will have flavor anyway. I just broke the box, but nobody cares because it's my house. It's 5 pounds of potatoes, so I'm going to use, oh, that tore wrong. I'm going to use 5 packets of broth, 1 for each pound. If I can get my hands to cooperate with me. That was 2, 3, and the other 2 makes 5. All right. I'm going to use a measuring cup for the moment because there's soap in the sink and it's wet. All right. And we just put them on the stove and let them boil for a little bit. Don't ask me how long because I don't know. Be back soon. So I did have to come in here and turn it down quite a bit because the amount of water I have in it is too much to let it boil at a high temperature. Don't worry, it'll still cook just as good, even if you have to turn the temperature down to where it's just barely boiling. But that's better than having that liquid go all through the burner. So anyway, keep an eye on it. Watch the water level, watch how high the temperature is, and if you make a mess, clean it up immediately. The boiling seems to have backed off, but we're going to check to see if they're done. And I got to do it a little differently since I'm doing this one-handed. So what we'll do is see if we could fish out a couple of potatoes. Try and get a couple of the bigger ones. Okay, and I'll just set them on a spoon rest so we can check them out. So let's see. That one has a little bit of resistance. So it's almost done. That one's easy, so that is done. That one's way easy, that's done. So just probably a few more minutes. Once the potatoes go in, or the fork goes into the potatoes easy, into all the potatoes easy, then they're done. Another attempt at testing the potatoes to see if they're done. Let's see. Oh, that slides in easy. That was a little stiff, but not concerning enough. Let's find a bigger piece. I mean, most of them aren't really that big, so. I'm just gonna assume that they're done. Sorry if I keep moving the camera. Hard to look at the spoon and the camera at the same time. Oh yeah, they're done. Okay. So we will turn it off and let me see, hold on. Okay, so I'll get the camera back up here since I'm doing this by myself, and I need both hands, so that's what we're doing. I've got sink clean, so I can have this measuring cup in here, and what we do is, the nice thing about the spaghetti pot, I don't know if you can really see it, but the inside is a strainer, so I can pull the potatoes out and pour them in a bowl. Sorry about that. I got a message off to check in a minute. Anyway, set those aside. Now we take the thing of broth and we pour some of it into the measuring cup. And that way we can use it to soften the potatoes as we mash them. Okay. So we mash the potatoes, and you can see they're kind of dry. So this is why we have some of the broth saved in a measuring cup. So we can add some of it back in as we mash them. And before I add too much liquid in here, I do want to make sure to add some butter. I like country crock. How much butter, you may ask? Who knows? Just some. Whatever looks good. Uh-oh, lost a potato. Oh, it's okay. My counter's clean. Might have a couple little holes that somebody put in it, but it's clean. I'm gonna add a little more liquid just to get a creamier texture. I don't add anything extra into them, like salt or anything, because for one, there's salt in the broth, but also different people like a different amount on it. So anyway, get out another spoon and taste them. And they are perfect. A little more butter than I normally do. Not much, just a tiny bit more. So, anyway, best mashed potatoes in the world, so try them. You'll like them. She lay way famous if you let her tell it, okay. I'ma let her tell it. Her man mad at me, but he lay way jealous. Cause my money too long and I'm on like Ellen. And he playing with change money show like relish.